Top of the day to you, I'm Locum23. You're joining me for Platinum, Chapter 11, Why Do I? Your ferry departs from Battery Park no sooner has it arrived on Liberty Island than your phone vibrates. Fiona's email. Break up with Raleigh Carrera, Liberty Island, 7. Press to dismiss reminder. Press to snooze reminder. Who sends automated email reminders for breakups? Fiona does. Raleigh hops off the ferry and walks beside you. Gotta respect Fiona's efficiency. Even with heartbreak? I mean, fake heartbreak? Tourists who are on the island for a special after-hours tour gasp simultaneously. Wait, is that Raleigh Carrera and Cadence? Oh, kind of a new face. Oh my god, it is. They're on a date. You have to post that picture. You lower your voices. Maybe it seems harsh, but stage breakups like this are a dime a dozen for publicists like Fiona. Is it a dime a dozen for you? I know this isn't your first go at it. I mean, it's a weird situation to be in, right? But this is the first time it's actually felt... Never mind. What about you? What? Am I looking forward to breaking up? Not at all. I have so many fake memories to cherish. Our first date, our walk in the park, the charity fundraiser. Yeah, we should win an Audrey for our performances, huh? Definitely. You reach the end of the walkway and stand at a railing overlooking the water. So, hey, listen, if you ever want a fake rebound down the road, you let me know, okay? Raleigh, you should know. I'm catching real feelings for you. Cadence? I didn't expect to, but somewhere along the line, it just started happening. Honestly, Cadence, I feel the same way. You do? Then why are we sailing across the Hudson to break up? Look, nobody's interested in what's real. Not for headlines, anyway. It's hard for real things to exist in an industry where performance and fraud are celebrated. That's a terrible thing to say, and yet it's very true. It's the truth. Look, Cadence, maybe we could... somewhere down the road... No, I don't want to have that conversation. We're breaking up today. Let's focus on that. Well, we still have time to enjoy our last fake date before the breakup. Go up into the Crown, see the view. I still haven't knocked that one off my bucket list since moving here. What about making out in the Crown? Is that on your list? It is now. Then it's a perfect time for one last high before we have to call it quits. Not to mention some buzz before the breakup. Or Liberty Island with Raleigh for one last opportunity to gain fans and spend alone time together before you part ways. That's such a crummy thing to do. Hey, I have feelings for you. Me too. Hey, do you want to, I don't know, go make out one last time before we break up? Skip to the breakup. This is stupid. Let's get the breakup over with. Quick, like a band-aid. And not to mention loud, because Fiona wants us in the tabloids. Exactly. We're going to have to give them one hell of a show, Dorian. Our greatest performance yet. Let's do it. On the lawn, in the base of the statue, you and her face off against each other as the crowd starts forming around you. Forget it! I'm not listening to another second of this! Cadence, please, it's not what you think! And then it hits you. You did not prepare for this at all. It's straight improv from here on out. You see the paparazzi that Fiona gave an anonymous tip to watching from a distance. Act jealous, act heartbroken, act over it. This is like questioning your moral compass. Do you act over it and get it over with not gaining many fans, or do you act heartbroken or jealous? Heartbroken. Then what am I supposed to think? You got in trouble with the authorities again last night. I really thought you'd be able to get your acts together. Serves me right for thinking you'd be different. Oh shoot, are Cadence, Dorian, and Riley Carrera going to call it quits? I called it. You owe me 50. Cadence, please give me one more chance. I really can't change. I promise. I've given you chances, plenty of chances. I hoped you'd learn to be responsible, not have another property damage offense on your resume. Okay, but I had a little too much to drink again, but... You hold a hand up. Stop. The more you talk, the more you'll just keep breaking my heart. Stomp away from her. You try to make smoke come out of your ears, even though that's not like a thing. She races up, she looks deep in your eyes, her gaze searing. Everyone is watching you too, the paparazzi, children, pigeons, Lady Liberty herself. Probably. Oh my god. They're not really going to, are they? If they break up, does love even exist? Don't leave me, Cadence. You can't do this to me, I need you. I should dump a can of electrolyte over her head. Walk away calmly and with dignity. With all of your dignity and composure about you, you walk gracefully off the stage of your own creation. That's right, leave her in the rearview mirror. This is gonna trend for sure. See you never, Riley Carrera. No! As the crowd disperses, you hear the paparazzi clicking away. You look back over your shoulder and share a subtle smirk with her. I mean, I'm sure dumping the can would have gained more points. The next day, Hank takes you to the label for a check-in with Fiona. Hank, breaking up is an exhausting business, even stage breakups. I predicted this outcome, and have stocked the limo with chocolate, red wine, tissues, and Bridget Jones' diary. What? I've never watched it, but anyway. Hank, you're amazing. I can't imagine what you're like during a real breakup. I figured it was standard breakup protocol. I don't know much about Lovelorn's insanity. I've pretty much given up on love these days. Instead, I've been focusing on ideas to run my own business someday. Bodyguard / driver / PA / personal trainer. That is a lot of slashes. But it sounds like a great idea. You're basically James Bond already. I'm into it. Hank Hattora, 007. You enter through the doors and overnight studios. You and Fiona both sit down in the blue chairs. She claps her hands. Oh, so your breakup is #1 trending topic right now. The entire globe is living for the drama. That was fast. Playing the heartbroken card was the best call you could make. It did mad wonders in winning your sympathy, almost as much as Jalen gets. I think you could have really made a more dramatic headline-worthy exit. But people are still calling it composed, dignified, graceful, so not bad. So your breakup went viral, kid. How are you feeling? Well, I feel really angry, actually. I'm not a fan of my personal life being tabloid fodder, even if it's my fake personal life. Fiona taps her stylus against her tablet, a strange expression forming on her face. I admit, this whole process must have been a strain on you. It's interesting thinking of you now compared to how you were on One in a Million, with no idea how to form a story. What do you mean? I'm used to running these games for my clients, but what is this feeling? I feel tense, frustrated at myself, responsible for your situation. What situation? And that's when she's going to turn back to who she was. Alice plops down on a nearby couch. Oh, nothing at all, Alice. I was just updating Cadence on the social media success of our latest breakup. Splendid. People all over the world are really feeling empathy for you, Cadence, and I have more good news. Alice hands you a fancy envelope. There's literal gold plating on the front. This piece of paper costs more than your rent. Probably. An invite to what? This is not an invitation to MoDa Gala, is it? I just received it from Anita's courier, sent over from Mode. She'll be thrilled to have you. But how on earth did I ever get an invite? This is the most exclusive event of the year. You made one of the top albums in America, and now everyone is talking about you. This is your chance to debut, not as a rising star, but as a full-fledged icon. Wait. Oh no. The gala is on Monday. Already made plans in. What could possibly be more important than the MoDa Gala? My best friend Shane is screening his short at a 5-minute film fest. This is his first ever premiere. I promised him I'd be there. Are you certain about this, Cadence? Anita does not hand out these invitations out flippantly. Not to mention the fans you would earn, and all the big names are going to be in attendance. Avery, Raleigh, board members, fashionadas. I'm very serious about my career, and I know exactly what I'm doing. Oof. This isn't really that hard of a decision for me. It really isn't. 5-minute film festival to support Shane. You have no idea how much this festival means to him. There will be more MoDa Galas, but Shane only has his first screening once. Well, I'm surprised, of course, but I respect your decision. I'll contact Anita's team to inform her ahead of time. Thank you for understanding, everyone. I hope I'm doing the right thing. On Monday night, Zadie meets you at your apartment to help you prep before the film festival. You're so lucky you have goodwill saved up with me from the drama with my parents. I can't believe you're skipping the MoDa Gala to mess around with the Tribeca. I'm not even technically supposed to help you since this is counter to what's good for overnight's business. I'm not messing around. I'm being there for my best friend. But thanks for helping me. If you say so, what kind of look are you feeling? We can pair the outfit with glasses too to give you more of an artsy disguise and keep the focus more on Shane tonight. Here, try this on for size. Whimsical, romantic, artistic, all at once. I'll give it a whirl. You literally look like you, just with glasses on. Just stop it, Clark Kent. You're not. Just stop. Show your support for your best friend dress up with Shane's festival? No. I saw boobies. First you skip the MoDa Gala, now you turn down my outfit. You're wounding my soul, Cadence. I'm sorry, Zadie. I just want to keep things low-key. Have a good night. Anyway, nurse your wounded soul. I'll try, but it won't be easy. You're at the theater, and keep an eye out for Shane. Cadence, over here. Looking good, man. Shane, you look like a suave movie star. Perhaps you're in the biggest hug you've ever received. I'm a bundle of nerves. Is it obvious? Take a deep breath. Shane complies. Better? We'll see. Insist on sitting in a far-off corner of the theater where he's less visible. No, take him to the prime seat, front and center. Take his arm and lead him to a seat close to the front. Shane, come on, your movie is gonna be amazing. This is the first time you'll see your work across a huge screen. You're gonna want to see it up close. Shane takes a deep breath. Okay, maybe you're right. I'm just so glad you're here, Cadence. I'd be a total wreck without you. You'd be amazing with or without me. I'm always happy to be here for you. The woman steps up to the front, microphone in hand. Everyone, welcome to the New York 5-Minute Film Fest, where we premiere the best short films of the year. Some of our films are from seasoned directors, some are from up-and-coming student directors, but they were all carefully curated from an extremely competitive collection of entries. In fact, we had our most selective year yet. Up your hands over your mouth to amplify your voice. Selective as Shane Parker, what? Shane covers his face with embarrassment, grinning. Jeez, Cadence, you're too much. That's why you love me. The lights dim, cheering and applause ripple through the theater. Oh look, it's what we had from Most Wanted. The first few pass in succession, some seem Audrey-worthy, a few drag a little. You wouldn't think a 5-minute film could drag, but rest assured, they can. And now a short film by Shane Parker, Non-Duality. Gleefully shake Shane's shoulder. And that's you! Oh my god, it's starting, I can't look. Two kids play soccer in the middle of a street-lit, illuminated street. The girl kicks it and soars. The two friends do a secret multi-step handshake. You watch the next couple of scenes as they live out their home lives. Elbow, shoulder. Rest your head on his shoulder, why not? You lean over, resting lightly against Shane until your head is safe on his shoulder, and then he... Oh god, he's yawning, he's doing the thing. Boy, am I tired. Stretches his arms above his head as he yawns, and then one arm comes to rest over your shoulders. For sakes, Sean, really? You cornball. Shh. Shouldn't talk during the movie. Return your attention to the screen. The kids step on the train platform with their parents. The adult faces aren't visible as they're cut off at the kids' height. It's clear someone is moving away. Maybe both of them. The young girl leans in and whispers conspiratorially in her friend's ear. The music pauses as she speaks. We're in A1 since day one, remember? Day dissolves into night as the train leaves the station. The boy and his mother ride the train off into the distance. Meanwhile, the girl and her family ride off across the country in the other direction. Long days turn into nights. The terrain changes from suburbs to dense forests, and darkness settles in the woods. Hear sirens blaring as they enter the city. The girl presses her face up against the car window and has a small, enigmatic smile. Miles away, a lone soccer ball drifts down the street, heading against the storm drains, looking for another home. Watch it slowly roll down the road. The street lamp flickers overhead. The film fades to black, and the credits roll. In the theater, you come to as though awakening from a daze. I'm so turned on right now. Really? Jane, I don't say this lightly, but you're gonna be a successful, award-winning, and famous. That was like Les Quartets, Coops, Lahane, a dash of Lady Bird, a sprinkle of Wes Anderson, all at once. Not to mention 100% a Shane Parker original. You teleported me to another world. Shane reluctantly grins, blushing. Oh, come on, stop. But do famous people still mountain hop and dominate foosballs at the local dive bar? Do they have a best friend named Cadence? Oh, most definitely. Well, then I'm up to it. The next few sequence of a dozen more films. Let's have a big round of applause for the filmmakers. If those in attendance would like to come to the front, we can start our QA. James stands up, shaking a little, and makes his way to the front. Woo! Go Shane! Alright, now do we have our first question? Awkward silence rolls through the theater. You fling your hand up in the air. Oh, it's Kane's Dorian! Oh my god, it is. Quick, let me get a picture. Oh, it's you from the other film where you're a complete a-hole. What's she doing here? It erupts in gasping and gossiping. Great! You pulled focus from Shane at his own premiere. Now, if everyone could please settle down so we can hear from Kane's Dorian. This is a question for Shane Parker. Do you have a girlfriend? What are your biggest inspirations? Was the opening track shot a reference to Wells or merely derivative? I'm gonna go with what's your biggest inspiration. Good question. I'd say my biggest inspiration comes from, well, my friends. Is that so? Not from any of the shows of the film world? I mean, I have my share of favorite directors, screenwriters, cinematographers, but at the end of the day, I'm driven by the people who support and love me. You lift her hand up, forming a little heart. Shane grins wide. Cutie. The announcer moves on to the next inquiry. You feel your phone buzz in your pocket. Cadence, sorry I know you're out and about tonight, but I wanted to share something with you. I just heard that I got a vinyl nomination for my first album. Best Pop Solo Performance. Avery, what? That's incredible. We have to celebrate. You, me, a bottle of bubbly. And the most gorgeous view on my rooftop. For sure. Can I get back to you? Shane's Film Fest is still going on. Of course. Hope to see you soon. And our next award is for the best film by a student filmmaker. Oh shoot, you were busy texting and missed part of the awards, Hannah. Shove your phone in your pocket, look up, and listen intently. The winner is... Non-Duality by Shane Parker. Oh my god. You leap out of your seat applauding. They hand him a very fancy, very shiny plaque. Thank you so much. Shane comes bounding back to you, eyes bright, and you give him a humongous hug. Shane, you did it. Next stop, Audrey Awards. I can't believe it. I won. I never should have doubted you, Cadence. How are you feeling? In shock, basically. I know it's just a small award, but it's the biggest one I've ever received. Do you want to celebrate? Come back to my dorm and order pizza, maybe marathon a few of our old favorite movies, like old times? You think back on Avery's invitation and imagine the scenery on the rooftop? Wow. I like your gown. It's actually very pretty. And you think of a cozy night with your best friend. I like how the bed's in the background. Come on! Extend the night with someone special to take things to the next level. About Raleigh. I guess we're just completely breaking up with her, are we? Go home by yourself. I'm so sorry, Shane, but I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. Oh, yeah, totally, no worries. Thanks for coming out tonight. I'm glad I had you around for good luck. Anytime. With a hand that isn't holding his award, Shane initiates a fabled secret handshake. Congratulations again, Shane. Thanks, Cadence. A few days later, you wander into your living room for some breakfast and see your lyric notepad sitting on the table. You peruse the notebook, frowning as you see the chords and draft lyrics for Who Will I Be? Notes scratched out and rewritten all over the page. Lost in the dark, you called out my name. It's hard to read that right now. I miss the song. Close the notebook and throw it back on the coffee table where you see your face on the cover of Advert promoting Morning Dew Beauty. I feel like a different person. Your mind's somewhere else when you walk into the studio later that week. Which is why you almost don't notice Fiona leaping into your path. Well, good morning, Starshine. Fiona, you're going to give me a heart attack. And you're going to have a heart attack when you see the charts. She flips open the magazine she's holding. She stabs the page with a perfectly manicured fingernail. Your fan base could be larger, but you're making your way up. Oh, kiss my... made some real progress on the charts. Jalen may be number 12, but you're closing in on her at number 15. Oh my god, really? Let me see that, I can't believe it. Well, your ranking is more believable than the rest of the article. Above the drama, you're professionals, not rivals. I know you haven't really been playing into your rivalry with Jalen, but considering the constant comparisons, I'm surprised you agreed to this. Agreed to what? Went to the article, trying to figure out what it is you agreed to. 50,000 fans. Cadence Dorian will be appearing in joint performance at this year's Vinyl Award ceremony? With rival Jalen Riaz. What? When did I... How did... I can already smell the post-performance headlines. This is gonna be good. Ellis strides into the room wearing a satisfied grin. I see Fiona has told you the good news. This is a good opportunity and the label is counting on you. No matter how you feel about Jalen, this has to go well. I hear you. I'll give Vinyls a show they'll never forget. Why do I feel like Jalen's gonna be playing our song Bonafire? MoDa Gala issue, we take you inside the party of the year. Whatever. That being said, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does wonders for the channel. Please do so. I have a dream. Do you mind if I share it with you for real quick? It's gonna take 10 seconds. Maybe less. I would like to get my own award. And with you guys' help, maybe that could happen. YouTube, if I was to hit 100,000 subscribers, would give me something I can hang on my wall. That I would proudly hang on my wall for every single video that I do. It would not be for me. It would be for this channel. So that is my dream. If you guys could please assist me with that dream, it would be greatly appreciated. Right now, it is the only dream I have. And I would like to get that dream and actually be able to accomplish it before I'm no longer able to. So be appreciated. With that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.